Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Today topic is analyzing DNA. The entire genome of an individual can be subjected to DNA fingerprinting, a process described as the genome is treated with the restriction enzymes, which results in a unique collection of the different sized fragments. Therefore, restriction fragments length polymorphism exist between the individuals. During a process called as gel electrophoresis, the fragments can be separated according to their lengths, and the result is a number of the bands that are so close together that they appear as a smear. However, the use of the probe for the genetic markers produces a distinctive pattern that can be recorded on the X-ray film. The DNA from a single sperm is enough to identify a suspected rapist. Since DNA is inherited, its fingerprints resemble that of one's parent. DNA fingerprinting successfully identifies the remains of the teenager who has been murdered 8 years before because the skeletal DNA was similar to that of parent's DNA. Some DNA fingerprints shows the comparison of the child fingerprints with that of his parents. The child has received DNA from both of the parents. Arrows indicates that some bands in him are like his father, some are like his mother, some bands are however unique in him, which do not match with any of the parents. Two persons F1 and F2 chains to be the father of the child C, whose mother fingerprint is given under the M. The child has received DNA from both of the parents. In forensic evidence, a criminal on the desert place assaulted a woman. She scratched his face in her defense, but he murdered her and ran away. Forensic scientists recovered the murderer's hair and skin cells from the underneath her nails. They prepared the DNA fingerprints from blood of the victim, from the murderer's skin and hair, and from these suspected blood. Can you compare them for the specific DNA sequence and tell who is the guilty and who is not? PCR amplification and analysis can be used: 1. To diagnose the viral infections, genetic disorders and cancers. 2. In forensic laboratories to identify the criminals. And 3. To determine the evolutionary history of the human population. It has been possible to sequence the DNA taken from the 76,000 year old mummified human brain and from a 17 to 20 million years old plant fossil following PCR amplification. Thanks for watching.